What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and this is going to be probably my first K-pop video that I've done on the channel. There was another one that I recorded, but I probably am going to post this one first. I have been a fan of K-pop music since, I want to say 2009. Maybe, yeah, I think it's like late 2009, really, when I discovered K-pop. I was like a freshman or maybe sophomore in high school, and I came across a Girls' Generation video for G, and that was like the first K-pop song that I had ever heard, and I was kind of drawn in. It wasn't like my favorite song ever, and it got kind of annoying after a while, but then I got into other artists like SHINee, who was from the same company in SM. I got into SHINee, and I love like all of their music, really. Like a lot of the songs that they have I really got into. Even though I don't understand the language that well, I still really get into like the vocals and the artistry of it. So anyway, today I was going to react to a new video released by SM Station. Anyway, I'm gonna get into a song called Lullaby, which is originally by Rocoberry. Not too sure about who that is. I'm gonna do a little bit of research afterwards, but I do know that Onew is also on the track, and he redid the song. It was originally Rocoberry's song. I really want to listen to it because Onew is probably like one of my favorite voices in K-pop. So it's definitely, you know, he's my favorite in SHINee, and he's like one of my favorites in K-pop. So I really like his voice, especially the way that it sounds on ballads and stuff, and I believe that this is a ballad. So let's get into it. The video for Lullaby. 시작. She has a nice husky voice. I like it. Ooh, I wasn't expecting him to come so soon. She went back to the old haircut. Stop. The way he looked at the camera, though. Oh. I love the scenery. Oh! It's so, like, mesmerizing. Stop. Why are they always showing, like, them brushing their teeth? Is he in the bathtub brushing his teeth? Okay, alright, fine. This is like a real lullaby. Can they please perform this live? Because I feel like it would just put people at like ease. It's just so subtle and wow. You know, and it wasn't even and this is what I like about Onew, and even the girl he sang with, Rocoberry, or I hope that's how you say the name, because that's the way it looks. First of all, let me just say, I have never wanted Onew to be a solo artist more than I do right now. I have been following SHINee for a while now, and it just seems like they aren't really paying Onew that much attention. I mean, come on, hashtag justice for Onew. Can we have like a solo album for him? I mean, we need, because he's the leader of SHINee. He's the leader, and I feel like he really gets the short end of the stick a lot of the time, you know. I mean, yeah, when it comes to line distribution, you know, he's been pretty solid, and especially now that all of them are kind of on equal playing fields, like, you know, all five of them now can handle like more singing parts, because if you are a fan of SHINee, if you notice in the One of One album, you know, the line distribution is amazing, especially on songs like Prism. The line distribution is pretty solid and pretty even, and even like on the title track, One of One, everybody has pretty much equal parts on the songs. So, you know, at that point, it's like Onew kind of fades to the background in some of the songs and performances. But for me, like, I always see Onew because Onew is my favorite. He is my bias of the group, so I'm going to see him before I see everybody else. That's just how it is. But I feel like he's so underrated as far as, you know, the singers of SM goes. His voice is honestly just amazing. He's in like the same category in my opinion, because like in SM there's like a category of singers that I like to kind of look up to in a way vocally, and it goes Onew, it's Onew from SHINee, Kyuhyun from Super Junior, and then I also look to even Dio from EXO. I like them a lot, and they're like the singers that kind of are more like, I want to say R&B style, and ballads. Like they do really well with the ballads, and they just kind of always, you always become enveloped in the emotions that they're displaying for you when they sing in the songs. The expression is always there, and you always feel something, especially when Onew sings. Like, you always feel something. Not to say that, you know, the rest of the members of SHINee don't have that kind of thing too, but I don't know, it's just something about Onew's voice. Maybe it's the huskiness of it, maybe it's like how full it sounds when he sings, especially in the lower register. There's just something about his voice that's just very captivating, and I like it a lot. And I really like this song too. It's very subtle, Lullaby. I have to look up like the actual like English lyrics to the song just so I understand what it's really about. But the video was like really like aesthetic. The aesthetic of the video was very capturing. Like it kind of does almost put you to sleep, and not in a bad way. It's like it puts your mind at ease, and it kind of just sends you to like your happy place, like your the place that makes you peaceful, you know, puts you at peace. And I feel like the song is just, it's magical in that it doesn't necessarily need to have a whole bunch of really complex vocals. You know, there weren't any like real like riffs or anything, any ad libs. There was nothing but just the song and the music, and the singing. That's how you can really tell when a singer is really good, when they don't have to put all of that extra stuff in it, and it's like it's still really good, and you still get everything that you need from the song. We definitely do need something for Onew. SM, I need you to get up on it. I need you to do something, okay? We need a solo album for him. We've had a whole bunch of other artists do solo projects. Look at Jonghyun and Taemin, which I didn't think that Taemin would actually go solo. I mean, I saw it coming, but not before Onew. I mean, he's the oldest, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It's also really like interesting. He's done like songs for soundtracks of different dramas and stuff, and he always really sounds good on them. So like we really need him to do something. You know, I would love to see Onew do like an R&B style album, even if it's just like a short mini album. I wouldn't care as long as we got some more of Onew. It's a shame that he has to keep on doing like these small little singles here and there for us to really get like something solo from it. And this is not even solo, this is a duet. So I really need them to get it together and stop playing around with all of this new blood. We still need, you know, the old fans still need something, you know. I've been trying to follow NCT and they're doing okay, but I'm like, there's too many of them, and I just, you know, I don't know if I can really commit to NCT. You know, I love the music that they've put out. Like, I have the whole Limitless album, and it's really, really good, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna really be able to commit to them if they keep on switching their members in and out of each subunit, you know, whatever. I would even be fine with just like a Jonghyun and Onew like collaboration album, you know, or Onew and Key or something. Onew and somebody. Oh, just put him somewhere where he can be artistically free. Okay, that's all I need. That's all I need from the. That's all I need from SM. That's all I need from Onew. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good day, and annyeong.